For our last Thirsty Thursday of the year, I'm going to make a cocktail that you can have for your New Year's celebration. Welcome to Thirsty Thursday. I'm Mark. This is the Average Meat Channel. Today I think I have a really cool cocktail for you, and it is kind of personal on a couple of levels. So first of all, my wife got this for me for a Christmas gift. This is a box set of a bottle of 1908 Empress gin, and it had some champagne flutes with it, 2 champagne flutes. And it's personal on a second level, besides the fact that I'll be using my Christmas gift. A few years ago, back when I was traveling a lot more than I am now, I visited the Empress Hotel, who this is named for, Empress 1908. The hotel was built from 1904 to 1908, and that's when it opened. It is located on Victoria Island, British Columbia, and it is a beautiful, beautiful hotel. It was actually built as a terminus hotel for the Canadian Pacific Steamship Company. And in time, they stopped servicing that area, and so it just turned into a tourist destination hotel. The hotel itself has a lot of history to it, as you might imagine. I'm not going to get into too many stories because this is about the cocktail. But in the 1930s, Shirley Temple went there with her parents, and it started a big rumor that she was there to escape Hollywood and escape California because there was a death threat on her. I don't know if that's true, but to add to that, there were 2 burly bodyguards that were in the room right across the hall, and they never closed their door the entire time they were there, apparently keeping their eye on Shirley Temple. So I don't know if that's a story or not. I know Shirley Temple is a virgin cocktail, but we're not making that today. What we are going to make is the Empress cocktail that actually came. It's right here on the back of this box. So I thought it'd be really fun to make. So in order to make this, you're going to need some champagne. You're going to need the 1908 Empress gin, and I'm not using my new bottle because I still had a little bit left. And this is blue, almost by accident, because when they first started distilling this gin, they used something called the butterfly pea blossom, and unexpectedly it turned the gin blue. And it's one of those happy accidents because it's one of these things that really stands out for this particular brand. So anyways, we'll be using the 1908 gin. We're going to be using some simple syrup, really easy, make your own. It's 50% water, 50% sugar, boil it down and you're all set. And a lemon. So we're going to need the juice of this lemon. I'm actually going to need 1.5 ounces. So I hope that I can get 1.5 ounces out of this. Let's see what we can do here. Looks like we're gonna get just about there. That's about 3/4 ounce. And the reason we need 1.5 ounces is we are going to be making 2 cocktails, if you hadn't guessed by the fact that I have 2 glasses out. And so I'm going to need 1.5 ounces because it's 3/4 ounce for each drink. And yeah, we're just about there. All right, now that I squeeze my lemon, very quickly the ingredients once again: lemon juice, champagne, Empress 1908 gin, and simple syrup. Now we are going to shake 3 of these ingredients. We're not going to shake the champagne, obviously. Now you could use this type of a strainer, and that's kind of convenient if you're working at a bar, you're making a lot of drinks, and you don't want to be constantly switching out your shaker. However, since I'm only making 1 cocktail, well, I'm making 2, but I'm mixing them together, we're going to use the one that has the strainer lid right on top. So the ingredients are going to be really simple. We're going to use 3/4 ounce of lemon juice, and I'm doubling that. And then we're going to add 1/2 ounce of simple syrup. And since I'm doubling it, of course, I'm going to be pouring in a full ounce. Then we're going to use 1.5 ounces, which is really a shot of the Empress, but since I'm doing double, I'm going to have 3 ounces or 2 shots. I hope I have enough in this bottle. I should have just about enough. So there's 2 ounces. And there's 3, and we almost killed that. So I could actually tip the rest in there, but I'm not going to because I want the drink to taste the way that it's intended. And so we're going to shake this up, get it nice and cold and mixed. And then we're going to pour it into our champagne flutes. And these are really nice. It says right on there, Empress 1908 gin. That's what came with the box set. So we're going to pour that in there, and look at that. Lovely. Kind of a rose color, a violet color. We'll try to mix that or even that up as best I can. And look at that. And then we're going to top that off with the champagne. And if you are opening a champagne, there is a secret to how you pop this open so you don't have corks flying all over the room. Now, people always want to push the cork out or twist. All you do is hold on to the cork and you twist the bottom. And it's just that easy. So that's a secret. If you want to look like you're really an expert at opening bottles of champagne, that's the way you do it. So we're going to pour that in. And you know, I don't have a lemon twist to put in here, but if I was going to top that off, I would actually top it off with a lemon twist. That's the only lemon I had, and I had to use that in order to squeeze the lemon juice. But this is a cocktail. It is just beautiful. It's got that kind of violet hue to it, and let's see how it tastes. Of course, whatever champagne you use is going to influence and affect the flavor. So that's really up to you. But this is really good. It's got the sweetness like you might expect from the simple syrup. It's got that unique flavor from that butterfly pea blossom gin, which is so very good. Of course, I'm tasting the lemon in here. This is really super refreshing. It goes down easy. So I would mix up a lot of these. They're certainly easy enough to make, especially if you're just going to use prepackaged lemon juice. Pretty easy. 3/4 ounce lemon, 1/2 ounce of simple syrup, and 1.5 ounces or a shot of the Empress 1908. I guess you can use any gin, but this is what you want, isn't it? Get the Empress 1908 and top it off with some champagne. Oh, this is great. But you know, I got another glass here. I'm gonna have to, as soon as the camera turns off, get my wife over here, and we're gonna have a toast to our last show of the year here on Thirsty Thursday. I hope you give this one a try. It really is good. It really is easy. Here's to a happy 2024. Hope I see you back here next time on Thirsty Thursday. I'm Mark, and this is the Average Meat Channel.